Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Bucky. I'm back again with another video, man. Today, as you can see, man, we are reacting to rappers' most disturbing interviews by trapologists once again. And I'm gonna just go ahead and get straight into it, man. No more talking, let's get it, bro.
One rapper almost smoked the interviewer for asking him one question, and another died after his interview for speaking on a situation.
Oh, I remember this. That's freaking BTB Savage, bro. Whole situation was freaking nuts, bro. And that picture was freaking insane, bro.
Most disturbing and disrespectful interviews of all time. And we got to start things off with a rapper known as Baby Los, because Los started to make a name for himself after he linked up with the Island Boys in 2020, and fans considered him as the fourth Island Boy. Los was even with the Island Boys when they got into a huge fight in Hawaii. But recently, Hood Rich Kevin tried to get Los to speak on a viral video where the Island Boys kissed each other, and this is what pissed Los off and made him flash out on the interviewer.
I gotta ask.
So you almost shot the interviewer because he asked about the Island Boys kissing? Okay. See, I don't want to say nothing, bro, because I might be freaking next, bro. He might try to bomb me and smoke me next on what I was about to say. But, bro, if you about to smoke this dude over that junk, you must be doing that junk, that type of stuff, too. I'm not even gonna cap. It's that simple.
Everybody wants to know, did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bruh. Like,
no, I'm just saying though, like,
no,
did you
bruh,
see them do something together?
No, fam. Fam, they wasn't gay when I was around, fam. Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this
bro, he just
about that, like, it could go down.
Like, dude, you're just willing to crash out on this dude. Yo, Ken Carson, big ass freaking mouth, big ass fucking nose. The freak, you look like the freaking pot of greed. Freak is wrong with you, bro. Strong ass jawline, bro. I'm on your ass, bro. Weirdo.
This interview, bro, like, do you want to go down to this interview? Do you want to go down, yes or no?
Hey, this nigga's getting mad, bro. Every interviewer, before they start an interview off, like, they'll ask, like, you know what I'm saying, gonna be asking some questions, you know, whatever, it might rub you the wrong way, whatever. But are you okay with that? I'm pretty sure he asked him that, and he probably was like, yeah. And this dude's still the freak, bro.
To go down, yes or no?
No.
And thankfully, Los ain't popped the interviewer for asking that question, because things could have gone horribly wrong. But he ain't the only person to up a gun on an interviewer. But first, let's move on to FBG Cash, because he died not too long after talking about something disrespectful that he did during an interview. In late 2020, Chicago rapper FBG Cash took a picture in front of King Von's mural to disrespect Von and his people. Not long after taking the picture, he went on No Jumper to discuss it. He tells Adam 22 about the conversation that he had with Lil Durk before taking the picture.
What kind of conversation were you having before he told you to go take this photo?
Me, you know, go over there and do that and see what happened to you. I'm outside right now.
You hit him up?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how Adam 22, like, sitting in a room with him, interviewing him, bro, talking to him face to face. Next thing you know, he's going out of nowhere. Like, I would feel strange, bro. Like, interviewing a rapper that has passed away, you know what I'm saying? Just being in a room with them, like, having conversations with him and everything, bro. Next thing you know, they're going, bro. Like, literally, they're going. Like, y'all probably got close and everything. What the freak? I think he was close with X too, bro. Like, that's so crazy, bro.
And doing this interview might have made things even worse than it already was, because Durk later dropped a song where he said, sneaking pics by Von mural, like, Lil bro won't come out and spin, where he sent a threat to FBG Cash for taking that picture. Then, 3 months after the song was released, FBG Cash ended up getting hit and lost his life while driving on the south side of Chicago.
Well-known Chicago area rapper was killed in a drive-by shooting early this morning in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood. 31-year-old Tristan Hamilton was shot multiple times. According to the Sun-Times, he raps under the name FBG Cash. A 29-year-old woman with him was also shot, taken to the hospital in serious condition.
Now let's move on to another FBG member known as Butter. Butter has had many crazy moments during his interviews, and recently he went off on O-Block members for killing FBG Duck. He let Say Cheese know that O-Block told on himself after knocking Duck off, and it was pretty disturbing because during the same interview, fans say that Butter allegedly admitted to killing someone.
These told on themselves, and they did an interview on top of the murder cop. You stupid.
What about
What about the picture that
Take
went?
me to jail. Give me the cups.
Yo, Butter. What
I'll
about
take
the
it,
what
yeah.
about the picture that went viral with Muwop wearing with the duck sneakers?
That's clown. And with the same Draco y'all use. Get a feds they evidence.
That's the same.
Homicide can't solve it, but the feds can, right?
Damn.
We talking real business. I'm a real street.
Nah, that wasn't the same.
On Sunday,
That's in the document?
Not long after speaking on No Block, FYB J-Mane tells Butter to sit down and that he's saying too much because Butter says, picture him sitting on top of a car that he killed Odie on.
I'm Butter.
Yo.
I'm Butter, Sean. Now picture me sitting on top of the car that I just killed on.
Yo, ain't finna be edited out or anything. Like, he thinking they about to edit it out. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? They probably was thinking, you know, about to edit it out. Oh.
Butter also discussed Odie's death in an interview with Vlad. Here's what he said.
Man, OD got right. Right. Well, Odie Perry got killed at one point. They're saying that she was the shooter. That's the rumor.
I mean, it's footage. It's a video.
Of Odie Perry getting killed?
Yeah.
You saw it.
Bro.
I ain't seen nothing, man. I just heard the story, bro.
Okay.
I don't be knowing nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time.
Okay. Fair enough.
His brother told him to slack they homie. Oh, look where I just gave back 192 years. I don't speak on that. Told him, Dad. I'm home right now because I blamed on my sister Tyra. Told him. Told.
Rumors say that female assassin, known as K.I.,
That's wild,
is responsible
bro.
for taking Odie Perry out. But recently, fans believe that Butter is the one who did it and is blaming his sister K.I. since she's already dead. Not long after Tuka lost his life at the bus stop on 63rd, the members from 63rd wanted to get revenge for Tuka since members from O Block were dissing him. So not long after Tuka's death, a member from O Block known as Odie Perry was walking around the neighborhood and decided to go to the store to get some Swisher Sweets. But not long after leaving the store, on his bike, Odie ended up getting shot. So he fell from his bike onto the ground before getting up and trying to escape, but ended up getting hit 10 more times. A key witness at the scene told police that an African-American male was the one who shot Odie. But many also say it was K.I., since she was seen posting pictures with one of Odie Perry's guns after he died. Popular 63rd member Wooski also made a tweet saying, shout out to them twins that made O-Block, and tagged K.I. and FBG Butter in the tweet. That's why recently, fans believe that Butter is actually the one who took his life. But that ain't the only disturbing moment from one of FBG Butter's interviews. He recently broke down crying in an interview with No Jumper when talking about his sister K.I.
Fighting for her life, gang. It'll be dead. Every day I wish, like, why the they ain't come lock her up, gang? Like, why y'all ain't come lock this girl up, gang? Every day I be like, rather out in Tuga grade, because I be taking care of Quan them phone, Shundell. Like, I be, every day for I be on the phone with my little brother them for on Tuga for I be talking to them for a day. I be like, for I wish this was my little sister I was talking to for on the phone on Tuga grade for I wish this was Kyra. I wish I was laughing with my sister for. I wish I was sending my sister this money, yeah. I wish I was sending my sister these pictures of me at these interviews on these platforms. I wish I was showing Kyra this shit. On Tuga for that shit hurt my soul every day. On Tuga day. Like, and a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of time everybody think a lot of it be facade. A lot of people don't even go through shit.
Because his sister K.I. lost her life on April 11th.
Damn, bro. I almost brought tears to my freaking eyes. I'm not even cap. A lot of people have them type of moments where they wish they could, you know what I'm saying, go back and, you know what I'm saying, change their past. And like, dang, bro. I'm not even cap, bro. That low key, bro. Low key. Damn. Man, bro, that junk is crazy, bro. Like, I'm praying, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying for all of them, bro, for real, bro. Praying that they all get out the streets, you feel me, and change for the better. Because it's like, bro, like, too much stuff, bro. Like, people losing their lives from back and forth, you feel me? It's just not worth it, bro. It's not. So I'm praying for them, bro.
See, on that day, K.I. made a huge mistake and tweeted out her location for everyone to see, including her ops. As she was walking down the block with two friends who were headed over to the studio to celebrate Boss Trail's birthday, until a gunman hopped out of a car, waved bystanders to get out of the way, and began opening fire at K.I. and her friends. Her two friends were hit, and K.I. was hit 9 times. After being shot, she stumbled to a nearby home where she'd lay on some steps and take her last breath. And speaking of K.I.'s death, a man from Chicago, known as Trenches News, says he was on the scene when she lost her life. And he talks about how disturbing it was in an interview with Cam Capone News, because he even claims that smoke was coming out of her neck during this incident.
And did you hear the gunshots and everything going on?
Oh yeah, they sound like something special.
They was boom, boom, like it had like a Star Wars before it said pow. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy as hell, man, that day. And then the police tried to lock up Duck. They told Duck he responsible for it. They just left K.I. on the ground. They ain't try to help her, administer no aid. They ain't try to do none of that. Me and Joe Jackson, me and Manny, FBG, Young and them daddy, we about to go to jail because we like, nah, let him go. So I went over there by K.I. Smoke was coming out her neck, man. It was all sad.
Now, let's move on to BTB Savage, because some say him doing this interview with DJ Vlad is the main cause of his death, since he's...
There's no way out, bro. Especially Chicago. They shoot people every day, literally. They even go for the kids and shoot them, feel me? So it's like, dang, bro. Like, that junk has to stop, bro. If I was to go down to Chicago right now, especially the hood of Chicago, I would die, bro. I could be chilling, bro. I would still die. You feel me? That's how dangerous it is to live in Chicago, bro. That's just how Chicago is, bro. They shoot people every day, bro. There has not been one single day. I mean, yeah, I think there has been a single day where nobody has got shot in Chicago. There's no shootings or anything. But other than that, man, that junk just gonna keep going, bro. Like,
in the interview in a cocky fashion.
It's
According
sad, bro.
to Savage, a local rapper had been trying to get a feature from him for a while. One night, the dude got in touch with Savage and finally agreed to do a feature. So later that night, the other rapper pulled up to his apartment with a car full of dudes, and the rapper came into Savage's apartment with another dude named Omar Richardson. Savage said he felt weird since both of them were looking around his spot when they walked in, but then Omar upped the bankroll, so Savage thought it was all good. The dudes then came in with a box full of studio equipment so they could get to work. But then the other rapper said he was missing a few things, so Omar took him to go back and get it out of the car. Savage thought something was off, so he locked the door when the rapper went outside, and that's when everything went left. Omar started asking Savage about his jewelry, and Omar eventually upped his fire and told Savage to hand over everything. At first, Savage didn't want to give it up, but then Omar threatened to shoot Savage and his girlfriend. So Savage started taking his chains off. When Omar reached to grab Savage's chain, Savage saw an opportunity. So he wrapped Omar in his arms, fell to the ground, and they started wrestling. Omar's strap fell out of his hand, and that's when Savage yelled for his girl to come shoot Omar. She came in and popped him twice, but that didn't slow him down because Omar managed to get his hand on a gun and let 3 shots off at Savage's girl. Thankfully, all the shots missed, and Savage got Omar back under control. Savage told Omar to leave since his son was in there, but Omar didn't listen, and he told Savage he was gonna kill him and kept fighting. That's when Omar's partners came up and started shooting through the door, but they didn't hit anything. When they stopped shooting, Savage's girl popped back at him with 2 shots, and that's when Omar's partner left him to die. Omar kept fighting, and Savage's girl shot Omar one more time in the torso, and Omar ended up passing away. Savage and his girl got off on self-defense. It was a crazy situation that took over the internet. Savage even went on to do an interview with Vlad TV, and it hit 2 million views in less than a week. But Savage's ops weren't happy about it, since Savage was talking cocky in the interview.
Concerned that his people are gonna try to come back.
Yeah, they for sure might do what they do. But I'm gonna get active, that's all it is. And it is what it is.
Then, on March 30th, Savage posted pics on Twitter of him standing in a pool of dried blood where Omar had lost his life.
Yeah, that's the picture I was talking about, bro. The same exact spot he died in. All the blood, everything. That's the same spot he took a picture in. Like, what the freak?
Instantly went viral, since no one had ever seen anything like that on the net. But 2 hours after posting those pictures, BTB Savage was in his Mercedes driving around until 2 gunmen pulled up, boxed him in, and then started letting off shots. And by the time help arrived at the scene, it was already too late. Some people blamed the interview for his tragic death, while others blamed the picture, since the picture was very disrespectful, even though it was self-defense. But Savage isn't the only rapper who got disrespectful in an interview and talked crazy about someone that they killed. Because Gucci Mane did the same in an interview with Charlamagne. In the interview, Gucci showed no remorse to Pookie Loc, whom he took out, but says he does regret a lot of other things that he's done in the streets.
Bro. I remember the freaking verses he did with what was it, Young Jeezy? Bro, oh my gosh, bro. That joint was so insane, bro.
Yeah, I did some things that I wish I didn't do. Yeah. But I was young. But I did some things that's up, dead wrong. So and everybody in the neighborhood know that, so ain't no going around that.
Even with the murder, even though it was self-defense, do you ever think about that and you think like maybe I could have handled that different, especially when you did like the diss record?
He needed to be in the ground. Put his we supposed to be.
Because in 2005, Gucci was beefing with Young Jeezy. Jeezy dropped a song
gosh.
where he put a bounty out on Gucci Mane's ice cream
2005,
cone
that was the
chain.
year I was
beefing with Young
born.
Jeezy. Jeezy dropped a song where he put a bounty out on Gucci Mane's ice cream cone chain. So a group of 5 unknown men showed up at Gucci's house and attacked him, trying to take his chain. He tried to fight him off and got a hold of a gun. He fired off 1 shot to get them off of him and ended up hitting one of the guys known as Pookie Loc. 3 days later, his body was found behind a nearby middle school, and cops were called once it was discovered who was shot. Gucci turned himself in and told officers that he acted in self-defense. Now, let's move on to Lil Dump from the NBA camp, because he had a pretty disturbing moment during an interview with No Jumper, where he kept throwing up due to how many pills he was on.
Anything in particular stand out?
Oh my gosh, bro.
And fans in Adam 22 learned about Lil Dump's health after seeing this
taking
interview,
them
since it
pills,
clearly
man.
seems like he needs some help, because Lil Dump didn't even want to talk about
Praying
what he
for
puked
him, bro.
in this interview.
All seriousness, bro.
What just happened? Do you
I can talk to you about it personally as a person, you know what I'm saying? But some, you know, things deeper like.
But I'm just talking about you puking, or like the fact that you're kind of drunk, right?
No, I ain't drunk. I'm sober.
You're sober?
Praying he gets away from the pills, man, because those are not good, bro. It's
Oh,
not.
okay. So what are you going through right now?
Just some deep things.
You trying to get clean? You're trying to get clean
Get clean.
off of some other?
Yeah, type at the same time.
Not long after this interview, Lil Dump was featured in another YouTube video where he tells
I
a girl
remember this
he does
too.
more drugs than she could ever imagine.
Why are you standing like that? Stand up, straight. You gotta be louder, like.
I do more drugs than
Me
you
too.
could ever imagine.
That's not okay.
I know.
So hopefully, Dump gets the help needed. But now,
I'm
let's
pr-
move on
I
to
pray
NBA
for him,
Youngboy,
man.
because he also has a pretty crazy moment during an interview where he gets pissed at the interviewer.
I remember
asking
that,
too, because he
bro.
also has a pretty crazy moment
Yo,
during-
that's crazy. This was the video that I was supposed to upload, bro. I literally reacted to this, bro. If you don't remember, I reacted to this whole entire video, bro. That whole entire complex video. But they took it down. Literally, they just took it down, bro. If I was to react to Youngboy right now, video gone, taken down, striked. All of that, all because I react to Youngboy. So I don't know if it's because of Youngboy. I'm pretty sure it is Youngboy, and I'm pretty sure I don't think it's Complex, because there's a lot of people that have reacted to the sneakers. Yeah, probably is Complex. I don't know. But this dude was literally snapping on the interviewer. Like, hey, bitch, stop asking so much questions.
In terms of like every time it's
And sometimes it's best not to speak on things
Like,
you did in
dang.
interviews to gain clout, because that's part of the reason rapper G Money lost his life, because NBA Youngboy and G Money were close friends. At one point, G Money pulled this
I
move,
remember.
because in the interview with Say Cheese, he says,
He met about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he married about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though. You know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother.
and after they fell out, they were dissing each other left and right. And the beef and things ended up getting so serious that it led to gun violence. On September 10th, 2017, G Money was killed after leaving the studio one night. Youngboy spoke on the situation in a song named Poor One, where he says, matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul and had with my sister. Now, let's move on to an interview with 6ix9ine that's disrespectful and that some say is disturbing, where he disses all of the dead rappers.
died lacking. Nipsey died lacking. Pop Smoke died lacking. Right. So can't lack.
I get what he's saying, but why would you use them as an example, bro? Like, you just trying to start some stuff up. Like, the freak are you doing, bro?
Say, yo, happening to you. Happening. Don't spit your fucking truth. Why you yelling?
But the 6ix9ine interview is nothing compared to Charleston White's interview on DJU TV, in which he completely
Oh
went
my
off
gosh.
and poured out a strap on himself for defending FBG Duck's mother and King Von's family. Charleston White tells DJU that he doesn't care about King Von since Von was a killer. And that's when DJU tells him not to say that about them.
The knowledge I got, King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know.
Like, he actually does not like King Von, not one bit, bro. I remember he was one of Satan's greatest soldiers. I'm like, what the freak?
I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. All right, but look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von, mama. I don't give a Y'all love his mama, I don't.
Charleston then goes on to get even madder since he helped FBG Duck's mother and felt like he had the right to talk about her. But DJU told him to chill. That's when Charleston White completely flashes out and pulls out his strap on DJU.
And I
Oh.
me saying, mama, I done helped you. So somebody else helped you. And I ain't down. You could have the. So y'all go help them. Since y'all got so much to say.
Bro.
Give me back the money then.
He's not even doing nothing, bro. Why the frick is he so mad?
Since y'all got so much to say, give me back the money then. I ain't have to help now more of you. My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. You buried your baby, y'all pain. Keep a mother gun. Keep a mother gun. Keep a mother.
What did he do?
What you mean what I'm on? Don't me with a gun in my hand.
Thankfully, Charleston didn't end up smoking someone during this interview.
That junk did not have to go that far, bro. Shout out to Trapologist, bro. This video was crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.